Hello, local DB. Today I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to continue on with what I started to do yesterday, which is to set up a standby database for my Kami database. So when I left off, I told you guys that I was going to show you how to configure your standby database when I came back. So now this time I'm going to actually first thing I'll do is I will first of all make some changes to my Kami database. Basically, since all of the information that's contained within the standby database is coming from Kami database, that means that I have to have all the right configuration in the Kami database. So the first thing that you do with your Kami database is you have to issue a set of commands. The first one is alter system set db underscore unique underscore name equals and remember the database that I'm working on is ORCL1, as you guys can see. So I'm gonna assign ORCL1 as my unique name, and then I'm going to provide scope SP file. Okay, there you go. That's the first setting. The next setting is the alter system set log archive config equals single quotation DG underscore config equals open parenthesis. I'm working on ORCL1. I have ORCL1 underscore DG as my as one of my standby databases, and then the second standby database that I'm currently setting up now is the ORCL2 underscore DG. So I'll put that in there, and I'm going to assign scope equals SP file. System set log archive config DG whatever system set log archive config and copy terminated okay equals, there you go. I forgot to put, if you guys can see, I made a mistake. I have a single condition here, but I did not end it somewhere. So this is actually all part of the DG config. Again, DG stands for data guard config. And then my system has been altered. So the next command that I run is alter system set log archive dest underscore 1. Or did I already do that? Yes, I did. So I already have system set local. Okay. But what I'll do now is I'm actually going to rerun that entire statement. But what I'll do now is I'm actually going to I could just copy this thing, but you know what? I'm just gonna, let me open my D drive, and then I'm looking for D app. Go back, flash recovery area, ORCL archive log. Okay. I'm gonna copy this path. Come back to my main window, paste it, and then I close the quotation. And then after that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to issue a valid for equals all underscore log files, comma, all underscore rows, close the close the parenthesis, db underscore unique underscore name equals ORCL1. And then let me make sure I do have this right. Okay, so I have B is going to be closed off with, you know, mistake I made. I've done this multiple times, but I keep making the same mistake. If you do what I just did and you don't have the location parameter in there, it's gonna throw an error. So you have to have a location in there. So location um, equals the D location, and then archive log not in there, and then RCL, there you go, and then I'm going to issue a scope equals SP file. System has been altered. So that's the second that's the second command. Again, I've already run this command, so my database already knows what the archive log location is. But what I'm doing now is I'm actually just clarifying things for again, in between the standby and the primary database, and that's what I'm referring to. I'm gonna have all of these configurations just be tied into my primary database, and I'm referring to as db underscore unique underscore name. And the next thing I'm gonna set is alter system set standby underscore file underscore management equals auto scope SP file. There you go, my system has been altered. And also, one of the things that I may have forgot to mention is that since you are running your database in archive log mode, you have to enable what's referred to as forced logging. So basically, that ensures that you always have an appropriate number of archive logs that will be transferred over to the standby database, and then you can later on use that standby database as a primary database if your primary database ever happens to not work or not run. So with it and to ensure that you always have login, so you issue this command alter the database force login. Okay, just to make sure, I enabled it before for my first standby. For my first standby database, and then as I told you guys already, this is my second standby that I'm configuring now. So what I'll do now is I'll actually go to my physical directory, and then I will configure a location for my ORCL2 underscore DG standby database, and since I already have my all of my archive log location here, as well as my data files and my physical files in here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to create a directory here for my archive logs, and so this is gonna be referred to as archive logs. Okay. And that's going to be the location where my archive logs will be stored on the standby database. So what I'll do now is I will actually give me 1 second so I can get my thoughts. Okay, I'll issue this command create. No, I'll go to my physical directory. Go to your software home, which is this, and then from that point on, go to database and basically go to where your that OF files are. So what you do is, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to delete my init RCL1 data file. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I want to get a sense of what's going on with my SP file. So I'm going to issue the command create p file from SP file. And if you guys can see, I just I have myself a new p file. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go over the content of my P file. And so basically, like since it's the primary database, there's not a whole lot of configuring that you have to do. But one of the things that I found very important to do, in terms of setting up your of configuring your primary database is this is a very important command, log archive format. So basically, this is this parameter ensures that you always have a it basically it's like that all of your archive logs are written in a similar manner. So what I'm referring to, of course, is to this is, let me see if I can. Okay, so if you do not set this command or this parameter, what's going to happen is that the archive log will not have any will not be standardized. So basically, you have like for me, like before I set that parameter up, I had ARC, and I had multiple zeros. And what I decided to do is basically I want I don't want to run into a situation where my standard database cannot read cannot read the archive file for my primary database. So I standardize my the format for the archive logs, and so that's important that you do that. And also, one of the things that one of the parameters that I actually skipped. Hold on, let me close this one up. Okay, before I do anything else. Okay, this is gonna be very important. And the very last command that you need to set up is on your primary database, basically regarding your primary database as it pertains to your the standard database is auto system set log underscore archive underscore dest underscore. So basically, what I've done is I have okay, the first destination is actually my that's on my that's within that's for my primary database. And then I already have a destination. If you look at my okay, if you look at my init file, I have a second destination, and that's for my the first member database that I configured. And then so now since I'm configuring another standby database, that means I'm going to have a third log archive desk. So the way to do that is I'm going to issue the command auto system log set log archive desk 3, and I'm going to refer to this as service equals orcl2 underscore dg underscore dg should be valid for equals open parent online underscore logs comma primary underscore row close parent okay, and then db underscore unique underscore name equals orcl1 again. Should I close it there? No. Yes, actually I should. Scope equals sb file. There you go. So what I just did is I configured I just configured the service, my orcl2dg underscore dg service. So to confirm that I have my standby environment or my standby service sort of like recognized, I guess, is I'm gonna go to my database location again. I'm going to delete my init file, my p file I mean, and I'm going to issue the command create p file from sp file. There you go, file's been created. I open up my file, and as you guys can see, I have myself a no. I made a mistake. So RCL. Oh no. Okay. I'm gonna rerun this query again. So auto system set log archive desk 3 RCL DG2 online logs, not logs but log files. Primary role DB unique RCL2 to underscore DG book SV file. Let's see if I do have it right now. So create P file from SV file. Okay, let's check it out. Okay. Log file family will do. There you go. So I have I've just configured my my second standby database. So what I'll do now is I will minimize all of these, and I'll come to my basically just my regular command prompt. Nothing unique about this. It's not SQL plus or anything. Just a regular command prompt. I'm gonna issue the command ordem /new/sid, and I'm gonna refer to my new service as orcl2_dg. Instance is being created, or service is being created. And so what I'll do now is I don't know if I showed you guys this already, but one thing that I think I might have shown you guys this already. If you go to your home and go to network, go to actually no, that's not it. Yeah, actually, you know what? Go to your software home location, go to network, go to admin, and in your TNS names file, what I should do is I need to configure. I'm going to add an additional parameter, an additional set of commands here, and then I'm going to refer to this as Oracle orcl2_dg. orcl2_dg. I'm going to save this, and then I am going to close it, and then let me go to my in terms of configuring your listener file, basically what I found is if you leave it alone, you're fine. There's nothing to be done in the listener file, but it's in the TNS names.or file where you just have to make some changes. So basically, as I've just showed you guys, my init ORCL file is, my primary database is ready to be to be able to basically communicate with my standby environment. So now what I'll do is, since I have myself a new service, what I'm gonna do is I am going to before I do anything else, what am I gonna do? You know what? I'm gonna cut the video off. I'm gonna cut this portion of the series off now, and then when I get back, I'm gonna pick it up right where I'm leaving off now. Thanks a lot for watching.